my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss. Stand 10 toes on your feet. I could never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But contrary to belief, loyalty runs deep. I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, I've been scheming. Against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act? Hey, I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, out the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since I'm young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun and forget all the fame, get the money, I'm out of that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
This should be fun. Here we go. Oh, I'm in yellow pants. I didn't know he was in yellow pants. That's fun.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Their own 21-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of the.
It's going to be this kind of game.
Down at the 39. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense. Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that. Give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. From the gun, a give to Mixon. It's a gain of 5, but they're still deep in a hole. 15 yards still to go on 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Come on. Right, I need to win this game.
Going to blanket the field. 6 now in the secondary here for 3rd and 15. Play fake. Murray.
Yes.
Murray in trouble here.
Let's go. Let's go, Harold Landry.
And there to drop him for a loss on the play.
And he told him within 100 yards passing.
Prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. 21-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
God's sake.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. Smith catches left side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's
not gonna lie, this isn't enjoyable running the ball.
At the 42-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
How close?
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. 15 yards on the play, first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
Well done.
Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice
Definitely
job
double
by
kill.
them picking up the
It's
run blitz
hard
and
at
detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Made at the 21-yard line.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, he stays up. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Despite the
Really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And his kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. after the made field goal. Here's Sly to kick this one away.
Absolutely locking everything up at the moment.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Murray as he sets to throw.
It's a screen.
They'll set up
Did not even realize that. Just really?
And
really, game?
Short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is Harris. The 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
33-yard line.
Oh my god. I can't believe he just messed me up. Kind of weird because I did literally go, what the fuck on that front of the screen. How the hell did he actually stay stood up? Blocking number 12, you absolute moron.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good gain again. That's
he had a
31 yards combined on those last
absolute
two plays.
madness for a run defense.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 3, Steelers 0.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon.
Oh, holy. Right, I can breathe normally again. Jesus Christ. What the hell was that?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the counter, this is Akers.
Oh my God, this offensive line. This is hurting. This hurts.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
You being serious right now, Teddy? Teddy in Bridgewater just overthrew a wide open fucking touchdown.
Second time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And this one is right through. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about...
Oh, you son of a bitch!
That is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29.
Mixon's getting on my nerves, man.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will score.
And I'm going to take that.
A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
I'll take this. I'm up 2 scores already.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
Makes the score Packers 13, Steelers nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Parker, 79 yards. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your turkey bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 13-7.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
That's
Certainly
annoying.
a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
You're taking the pick.
Is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Bridgewater on first down. Harris has it over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, Jesus, God, hit the wrong button. Fuck's sake.
Second 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I already assumed what you meant, lad.
From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. He's got
Let's
the first
go.
down here inside the 30.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Packers. Jarek McKinnon.
Let's go, McKinnon. Let's go.
And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
I didn't actually realise he sent laughing cat emojis.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'll take that McKinnon run. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
I swear to Christ.
At the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's slightly nice.
40-yard line before being corralled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
I can't give up passing plays. Can't do it. The whole point from this game for me is to get inside the ball on the floor. I could get beat. I'm fine with getting beat, but I'm not fine with giving up 100 passing yards.
A gain of 6 to the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
It wasn't run right. It wasn't run right. Third one left, sorry. I almost got it right.
But when you go from 2nd to 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense.
Probably means it's just removed half of your stats, it's fine.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing now is Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Mixon with a first down and more. And
Mixon can't fumble. Okay,
Pittsburgh getting 16
fuck.
yards.
Oh, he's got his end sack, so this is going to be really fun from now on. Darren's gone to his dad's, and he's gone to his dad's and he's watching West Ham.
Going deep here for Parker, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. Badgley on for the extra point. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20 to 14.
Next to score, Packers 20, Steelers 14.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's
Let's go, Johnny. Let's go.
And they get him down, but not before
this is really annoying.
The 40-yard line.
And this was a nice example.
All I wanted was him to run the freaking ball.
Just trying to free up some space.
He has Joe Mixon. All I wanted him was to do was put the ball on the floor and fucking run it.
To pick up really nice yardage.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw right side.
He's not fucking wrong.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
He's not wrong. This team has managed to successfully cover Jonnu Smith a total of 0 times to this point. I've hit the wrong button. This is brilliant.
To throw is Bridgewater. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And he's gone back a yard.
This play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss.
Right, can I actually play the play I want to play this time? Cheetah Bows again. Oh, that guy.
Bridgewater again. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll cross over out of bounds right
Let's go.
at the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Packers.
A first down throw for Bridgewater.
What a catch! What a catch! Holy shit!
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try with McKinnon, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Throwing, Bridgewater. Screen play, McKinnon.
How? Oh my God. Oh my God.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Set to kick off.
So it's the
That was a play and a half.
They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter.
I'm absolutely astounded he stopped that.
We will not see a run back here from Harris. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done
yes, you see,
way in the first half.
number 18 just pushed him straight.
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And on the left sideline, he
no!
But out of bounds, according to the
you son of a bitch! Okay, no. No, I completely disagree with the fact that that's not.
Here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got.
I am absolutely astounded.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And that's caught by Smith.
Oh, John.
All the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon.
Ah, he bounced off the...
Maybe 2 up to the 46.
On the handoff.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Bridgewater. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. And taking it across
Let's go, John.
and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And a Packer.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now this one to his running back.
I get so scared whenever McKinnon gets hit.
4. 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
Had to be a little bit of
Got away with one there.
Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Fly on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this
really
one
game.
will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this
really
will
game.
Stay right where it is. Steelers. A 55-yard attempt. Normally you'd say well within
I
his range.
absolutely hate this
And he
game.
knew it immediately, didn't he? They are so calibrated, aren't they? They can tell the touch, the feel. When they put the foot to the ball, whether it's going to be good or not, he knew immediately he didn't have that one.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Murray.
Yes.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons.
Uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Murray. That is incomplete.
What the fuck was that?
All the passing angles.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
What the fuck was
As
that?
the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
I'm totally not dead. Jesus Christ.
It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
Jeez, I hate how everything this guy does is a hit stick. Everything without fail.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost.
Drop it, man. Drop it. Drop it, Mick, and then drop it.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
3rd and long for Bridgewater. And he gets this one just
this guy's a fucking tight end. This guy is absolutely despises my tight end at this point. Swear to Christ.
Great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run this with Akers. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bridgewater now. This one brought in by Jefferson.
I just needed something out quick. I knew it was bringing something.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Let's go.
Give him 15.
Let's go, man.
The
Let's
Packers
go.
have a first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first
Something
down.
more inventive.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. About 3 yards there to the 27.
He was tackled at the
I don't know if this is exactly
fucked
a
it.
win-win, but
I hit the wrong button again.
you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Packers.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And they corral him just a couple yards out of the end zone. 11 more yards.
What the fuck is that? Oh my God. What have I just watched?
With this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swing, slant,
What have I
quick
just
outs,
watched?
things that they consider safe.
Oh my God, how is that not picked? That's a bad throw. That's a hugely disappointing read on my part, but I still somehow got. Can't make us.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This is obviously a critical sequence for this defense if they want to stay in this game. Down 2 scores already. They give up a touchdown here. That'll make things really difficult for their offense moving forward.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Let's go.
Devin Duvernay, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Sly on for the extra point. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 30, Steelers 14.
The fact that was something, I tried to add something new to my game. Something you can rely on, switch it up. Especially on the run game.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Do I go man to stop that over the top? I think I do.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
That's annoying.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And he's got this down to the 35.
He's on the floor. As good as I can say for that one.
As good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Now Jackson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mixon. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he takes it down to the 13.
I'm fine with this.
The first.
The more he runs the ball, the more he takes off the clock. The more he takes off the clock, the less that I have to move the ball.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
4-yard line.
This is Mixon. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
On the carry.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run it with Jackson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game.
Steelers 22. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I need literally 1 point to win this game.
See a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming out throwing.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Yes.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Move it, yes. Oh, I went out of bounds. I went out of bounds. I'm a spaz. I'm a spaz. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I actually doing?
Home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Yeah, boy, that hole closed quickly, and I don't think McKinnon got there. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And his kick here is good. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
I think I've got away with that one.
That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Sign up, man, for this one.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior.
What?
Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mixon with a first down and more. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
50-yard line.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's Murray from midfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
What the fuck was that?
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
Packers 33. Steelers 30.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Does someone want to tell me what the living fuck was that?
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is
I've had a bunch
of
of shit in this game, to be fair, but I've never
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they take a knee. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
Down to a knee goes Bridgewater, and that ought to do it.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one.
I'll take it. I'll take the win.
Victory, and I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game.
Might be enough to give me my division now.
They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy.
Because I've got a game against the
prior to a game,
Lions next.
You know,
so I am now minimum 9-7
when one
on
coach
the
was a decided favorite. What do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for Green Bay, it's an important win for the playoff.
I would gladly trade again. Absolutely slaughtered for that breakout. Alright, that's that.